to what, to half of 28, which is 14. Then you draw this, then you draw the across the flat hexagon. Then from there you project them. Remember, they said the height of this shaft of yours is supposed to be what, 30. We've recorded that 30 from here till here. Recorded that date, isn't it? Then now you join this corner with that one, you join this corner with that one, you join this one with that one, you join this one with that. Where these two lines are crossing each other, that's going to place your drawing compass. Place it here, further, there you go, place it here, further. Why am I explaining? Because the time when I was doing this one, the video cut it and it. So this is it. This 30 we've already gotten 8. So now, what is it supposed to be fitted now? We've fitted item 5, item 4, item 1, item 2, item 3. We've been dealt with them. So let's deal with them. How? Double check the head of your item 1. They told you that from here till here is 15, so do that, which is the half of 30. So I'll come and do it here. From here, there is my 15 and get. So the 15, then I get the horizontal center. Draw it very long. Draw it very long. There it is. After I've drew it like this, now what is going to happen? Like at the beginning of the lesson, we've agreed that when we put we put item, we assemble item 2, supposed to be screwed like this, and it's going to be screwed like this. And then when you screw it like this, you have to put it at the center, not just a little bit. You have to put it at the center like this. So assuming this is a screwdriver is your item 2, so it's supposed to be screwed like this. Who's telling you that? They said the outside diameter is diameter 12, so which correspond with that one from here till here is 12. So indeed this one is screwed there, and your exploded isometric drawing is also confirming that. It's also confirming that this one is screwed there, and then this one enter there. You understand? So do that. How? Now you come to this one, you divide the true height of your item 1. The lever is 120, so 120 divided by 2 is going to be against. So I can come and record this against this side. There is my 0, and 120 is right there. You understand? Then after that, okay, my 0 start right here, and my 120 ends right there. Okay, after that, my brother, I will come and be like, okay, where my 120 ends, there is a what? There is a thickness of 15 millimeter. So which means I'll come and record the 15 right here. So I can actually see the 15 ends exactly at this line. That's quite interesting, which means we've been accurate since the beginning of the lesson, right from the first line that we drew. So which is this one. So it's actually into contact with this one, so that item 2 with this one. Remember, because this part is this one, isn't it? This part is going to be that one. Okay, after that, what we can do now, we are told what from here till here is diameter 16. So 16 divided by 2, how much are you getting? And what do you do with that? I'll come and record the 8. If I say 16 divided by 2, I'm getting 8 millimeter, and then I come and record here. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, which is this one. And it. Then I mark it 0, and mark it 16. This 15, 16 right there. You understand? Then after that, I can construct them towards my left hand side, because I'm still going to need it this side and it, and even this side. There it goes. So from here till here is 16. There is something that is not, because from here till here is not the same as from here till here. Double check my dimension. 8 millimeter. This is 8. This is 8 millimeter. So it's supposed to be right there. 0 and 20 what? 16. This is 10, this is 9, this is 16. I mean, this is 8. This is 8, right? And then I'm looking for 16. This is 15, 16 right here. So you have to be careful. Sometimes if you're not comfortable, you can stand up. Yes, from here till here is the 16. I'm now convinced. So which is this one? Mark it clearly. Is this point and this one. From here till here is 16 millimeter. Then after the 16 millimeter, there is a 12. So which means it's going to be 6 this side and 6 this other side. So don't get confused by your own line. So this is it. This is 0 and 12, which is this one. Which is this one and this one. Okay, so after I've gotten that, I can now record the what? The 11 millimeter in between, in the middle of what? Of 15. So, or you can still say 15 minus 11. You are getting 4 millimeter. 4 millimeter divided by the 2. Divide by 2, so that's, which means it's 2, which means what are you gonna do with that? You're going to say from here 2 millimeter, 2 millimeter. Do it. This is it. 1, 2. This is it. 1, 2. Understand? So I can draw it till here. And the 2 is this one. I can draw it till here. So remember, then dark here and dark right there. Then now from here till right there dark. From here till right there dark. Then even this side from here till there right there. Dark. In this side from here to there, right there. Dark. So I can have it dark like this now. Until right here. This is it. Which one is this? Is that one? And it's that one. So now I can take it till right here and take it till right there. Which one is this? It's good as if now we've already put it like this. It's good as if we've already put it like this. So from here till here you don't see it. Understand? From here till here we're not going to see it. You can even put it, indicate it with what? With hidden details if you like. It's still okay. You understand? So which is from here till there, but from here till here we're not going to see it. Then from here till here, which is from here till right there, do it. So it's gonna go out now and out now till where? Till right there. Till right there. Where is my 120? Which is that one? 120. This is the 120, isn't it? That we are talking about. This is the 120, which is what ending right here. So from here to right there. Nice one, nice one, nice one. There you go. Sorry for the loss of connection that we had before, but we managed to come back. We have to finish it faster. Okay, from there we have to add what, 15 millimeter. So this 15 millimeter, my brother, double check, this 15 millimeter is actually corresponding with what, with your item 3, and what's supposed to be fitted there is your item 3. So correspond with this item 3, item 3. So from here till here 15, which correspond with this one from here till here 15. So it shows that indeed your item 3 is supposed to be fitted right there, supposed to be fitted right here. So I can record the 15 millimeter that I was talking about, and you're gonna learn that is also corresponding with this line. So from here till here 15 as much as correspond with this one. Okay, and it has got, that one is going to be in sectioning. Remember, this other part of it is going to be an inside view of it. Remember, we've spoke about it that if we cut it like this, spoke about it. And then, which means this, I'm going to see it clearly, which is diameter what? Diameter 8. So it's going to be for this side and for this other side. This is 4. I can then mark it 0 and mark it 8. There it is. After I've marked like that, drive it up a little bit. Then what is going to happen now? I can have this right there, from here to right there, solid. From here to right there. Where's the big one? Where's the big one? It's this one. So I can come and have it solid nicely here. So this part is which one? Is this one. It's this one, and it. Then from there, we can now fit the very last item, which is end ring, item 3, end ring. So the diameter 8, we've already drew it dark. From here till here is going to change to dark, and from here till here is going to change to dark, and from here till here it will disappear. From here till here it will disappear. You understand? So we're going to do what we did this side. But this part we're not going to do it. This part we're not going to do it. So we can simply say record 2 millimeter from here till here, 2 millimeter from here till here. Since we've already drew these ones to come and exist on this part, so you simply draw. You get a 2 millimeter. This is 0, 1, 2. Again, this side I can say 0, 1, 2. Then I can get this constructional line, so that there it goes. You see that I'm recording it right from here and have it dark from here till here. Then, which is this one, record it again. I come and record and have it solid here till right there. You understand? Then gonna come down like this, gonna come down like this, gonna come down like this, gonna come down like this. Understand? So that I can finish it out like this. Nice one. Okay, so now the section, the very much important part that we've been waiting for, is the sectioning one. So remember, when we section using 45 degrees and trace the cutting plane. We're going to start with the bigger item. Start with the what? With the bigger item, which is this one. So I'll start right here. This is going to be in sectioning. Your hatches at an angle of 45 degrees, equally spaced. There it goes. There it goes. Like as I've explained, that whatever that you see here, it will disappear, and whatever that you see here, it will disappear. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. I cannot section here because this one is now part 2. There it goes. So this part 5 is still gonna go up there. Come back. Remember what I've just sectioned now. It's good as if I've sectioned from here. Double check. It's good as if I've sectioned from here. That goes. Section. This one is already out, isn't it? Section till here. So now when I get here, this mulanyana is that one. You understand? So when I get here, I now meet the what? Item 4, which is the beam. So my hatch is supposed to disappear. I mean, change the direction. You understand? But before I get that, the part of item 5 is still existing up there. So which means the hatches from here till here, they will jump, and then I continue with the hatching there. You understand? So you do that. This one from here till there, solid, which means again from here. Remember, we forgot this one. Supposed to be extended till right here, and this one till right there. So which means this is going to be still part of your item 5. Still continuing there, still continuing there, still continuing there. Everyone. Then from there I can now I can label it like this. Very much important. Can label it. I will mark corner like this, the dot, to indicate that what I'm labeling is which one. It's that one actually. Then where's my ruler? Oh, book. Just spoiled my work now. This is what? This is item number what? Number 5. This is item drawn as an outside. There it goes. Then I must have 2 of them. There it goes. And then after that, let's label let's section the beam item 4, which is this one. Item 4, which is this one. Then this one is going to be extended, just I'll repeat like this till at the center. You understand? Because it talks about the outside. So my hatches of the first one, they were anti-clock, which means the hatches of the second item that I'm sectioning, they must oppose the first one that I just saw. This one was anti-clock, this one would be clock direction. So it's a little bit small. There it goes. A little bit small. It goes. It goes. 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 There it goes. There it goes. Keep on. There it goes. It goes. Goes here. Goes there. And this one are threads. These are the threads now. Goes supposed to enter the threads action. Has to enter the threads. Enter the threads. Enter the threads. You understand? So that goes. That goes. So this one's going to be item what? Item 4. Item 4. This is item 4. Kill them with kindness. You get me? Yeah. Okay. So after 4 is going to be what? Item. We've been through item 6. Okay, it's fine. We'll draw it now. Let's get item 3 into sectioning. Okay, this one they were clockwise, this one can be anti-clockwise. It goes, yellow, black, yellow, black. So the smaller the item is, the smaller the thickness of your hatches, the separation. Then from there comes here. Yes. This is what? This is going to be item 3. You understand? Item 3, then item 2 is the shaft being cutted along its length, its height, no, its length. What the item 1 is still not going to section is the shaft cutted along its height. This one cutted along its length. You get it? Should both be cutted across. That's when you're going to section. But for this one is cutted along their height and their length. So there it goes. This one's going to be item 2. So I can indicate by a dot. So I'm having 1. Where's your 1? Item 1. Not this one, but this one. Brother. Yeah, I've just spoiled my work here. I will go erase it. I go to erase it. This is my item. What? Item 1. Item 1. So I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember the item 5, there are 2. Where is item 6? We have to draw it. Item 6, which is that one, which is this one. So is it going to be fitted well? Remember, this is simple, straightforward. I said when we cut here, when you cut here, this one is going to go with an offcut, but that one is still going to remain. So it's going to be drawn where? Right here. So I'll first draw the auxiliary part of it. So it's actually any dimension away from your work. Then I can record, you can just any dimension away from your work, so that you start to draw the auxiliary of it. You understand? So it's going to be, so it's M what? M8, something very small. So I'm going to say 1.5 times 8, which is 12 millimeter. 12 millimeter. So I can use this one. So 12 millimeter. So it's going to be as good as if diameter 12. You understand? This is it. And then I can come and place it here. Nicely. Then draw it faint. Or you can still use a drawing compass, still on the same thing. Get it correctly. Then now you're supposed to draw across the flat. Draw across the flat and it. So which means I'll place my drawing compass way right here, vertical, because I at the end I wanted the one that is across the flat. Further extend it to the center, which is this one, very small, eh? Then I strike an arc here, just mark here, and I come and place it on the vertical one. Further to the center, I do the same thing here. I do the same thing right there, my brother. Okay, then now I can have this one dark right here and dark right here and dark right there, dark right there, dark right there, like there. That's the auxiliary. So now I'm gonna take this corner up to here, right here, faint, take this one, faint, take this one, faint, take this one, faint, and it. Then after that, what is going to happen? Then you come and double check the height of this bolt of yours. They said 8mm. Then you can come and record the 8mm here, right here. This is 1098. You see that one? Then I can draw what to call the vertical line. Draw it till up there, because you're still going to need it then. Yes. So now I join this corner with this one. Faint line. I join this corner with that one. Faint line. I join this one with that. Can stop here. I join this one with that. It's very small. There it goes. Then from there, I can take my drawing compass. This is very stiff, my brother. My hands are painful now. I can place it here till at the what? Till at where my 8mm end, which right here, which is that one. Then I can draw dark from here to right here. You know, board and nut moves. Board and nut. So I've placed it here where these are crossing each other. I place it here till at the height. Then I draw. Once it touch here, I stop. Once it touch here, I stop. So now I have to close my drawing compass. Close it. I don't know whether I'll be able to get this. Then I place it here. You have to place it here till right here. There you go. Understand? Come and place it here again. Till here. There you go. Understand? There it is where I've placed it. Then dark here. Dark right there. Dark right there. And have it complete. Just to repeat like this. So this is going to be the head of it. So let's double check the height, the length of it. So from here till here, 100 and what, and 136 from here. from here going this side, which is this one, so from here, which is this one, from here, not here, from here, because if you are saying from here, which means we are recording it right here, so which means we'll be recording it wrongly. So the 136 from here till here, everyone, from here till right, record it. This is 136, 135, 36. See this one. See this one. So I mark at what? At 0. There's my 0. I can mark it here. I can mark it and draw this one. Draw it till up there, because when you draw your what you call your top, you still need this point. So that is why it's necessary for you to construct it till up there. You understand? So now they said the thickness of each is what is 8 millimeter. So it's going to be for this side, for this other side. You can do it anywhere as long as it's within this what you call your horizontal center line. This is 4 because this is 5. So I mark at 0 and mark at 8. 10, 9, 8 is this one. You understand? So right here is going to be in hidden. It's from here till here dark. From here till here dark. From here till it's gonna go. I can just stop here for now because there's something happening here. I have to show that one. I have to show this one and get. So even this side, remember from here till here 4, from here till here 4. So that from here till here 8. So I can do the same thing this side. There you go. There you go. Can just stop here for now. That is it. So now where they set 136 end, I can do what now? I can say 0.1 times m number, which is going to be times 8. So 0.1 times 8, which is 0.8. So the first digit after the comma is above 5, so it's going to be 1 millimeter. So my 136 is ending here, so I'm going to record 1 millimeter going back. Going back, my brother. This is the 1 millimeter that I'm talking about. Then I take it up as well. That goes faint. So which means these ones I can further extend them till where this 1 millimeter ends right here, right there. Everyone. Then after that, what can I do? I can come and have this one dark from here to right there, and 1 millimeter again. 1 millimeter there and 1 millimeter right there. You can even still get this with your 45 degrees. So there it goes. It goes. So that this one comes dark here and have this one. Have that one. So these threads is the allowance, so that should you want to this is the this is a tool, remember. So the title of what we are doing is a bearing pillar. It's a tool, so you can actually see these threads, so which are these ones overlapping, isn't it? So they are too long enough for you, so that it can be adjusted to any what you call any work piece that you want to work. You understand? To say it can be adjusted, it can be adjusted, can be adjusted. So that is why these threads are long enough, so that should any workpiece that you want to mount it on in between, you can simply get it. You understand? It's a little bit stiff, you can you understand? So that is why it's like that. However, it's also dimension it for us. They said from here going back now is what? It's 90. It's 90. So record the 90. So including the one and it start right here. Where is your 90? It's actually ending right there. There is my 9. So as much as it's ending there, which means I can just construct it till right there, till right there, till there, till right there. Everyone. So I can, don't forget to dimension it as well, my brother. It's up to me whether I dimension this side or this side. Is the same thing. So I can indicate by an arrow. So there it goes. This is item 6. Item 6. Item 6. Tato is saying this is N what? This is grade 12. My friend, this is a grade 12 assemble drawing. However, the concept is still the same. Concept is still the same. The protocol is still the same. So that is it, guys, for now. I'll come back with part 2, where we are now drawing the what you call the top view of the whole assembled part. But we've already gotten the thickness of it. It's supposed to fit here as much as you can see it. As much as you can see it, like this. Do you see that is something very small? So remember, I've showed you that it's actually like cut it like this. So the hexo are still cutting here. The hexo are still cutting here, even here. This hexo are still cutting, even here. Are still cutting the hexo plate. And it. So it's cutted at the center, goes so came like this. Still cutting. This one was still cutted. The whole was still cutted till once it get to the center, it came like this. I've explained that. So you can actually see, somebody might be like, do you think it's going to fit there? Remember we were given the starting point. So the examiner knew that this is supposed to be fitted here. If it doesn't fit, which means you're not using correct dimension, it's going to fit there, my brother. If you started where they said starting point, you understand? Starting point, you start right there. You understand? And you separate your views with 20 millimeter. From here till it's 20. Then from here till it's going to fit. You can actually see. Alright, guys. So let's quickly look at the what now, the top view. So the top view is good as if you are is going to be positioned like this. The top view of it. Remember, if they just say a top view, which means it's an outside top view. You see that now it's facing you. Understand? So they are saying draw what you see. Draw what you see now. It's facing you like this, not like this, not like this, not like this, but on its top. So when they just say draw the top view, so this is what you're going to see on your top view, isn't it? On the top view of the whole assembled part, isn't it? So now they start to draw. So remember, in part 1 we've already drew this part. We drew it. Why? Because of we wanted to draw, wanted to get the length of this item 1 head of it, which is the shaft. Understand? And remember, before in pattern in item 1 we mistakenly drew this one solid, in fact. And remember, promise that okay, we are going to fix that one in pattern. In fact this one is supposed to be hidden. supposed to be hidden. You understand? As well as this one, because the question was actually saying the left view must be in sectioning and the right view of it must remain as an outside front view. You understand? So which means this one, it can be dark as well. From here to right there, I can have it dark. Understand? So at the end of the day, I'll try to use some color crayon so that you can actually see their differences. You understand? So what we're gonna do now, remember we took this 36 from here till here is 36 at the beginning of the lesson, or at part 1. I did emphasize or explain that how come are we measuring that 36 there from here till here? Why? Because of I'm actually taking this 36 right from my right view. Remember, this was given in what? In third angle orthographic projection angle. So that means this is my front, this is my right. You understand? So the right view as well as the top view, of which is not shown here, but the question say draw it. We will know that, okay, they will always share the same width, or they will always share the same breadth. You understand? So that is why we came then and be like, from here till here is how much? Is 36. Then at the horizontal center, then we drew the auxiliary of our item 1, which is this one. However, we were even still going to draw it because of the question say draw a top view. You understand? So now what is going to happen now? We are going to draw the part 2 now. Part 2 on your top view, because of when you are holding it like this part 2, which is this one, part 2, the lever, which is this one, you're still going to see it, and it is the one that you're going to see it clearly. This one is the one that you're going to see it clearly from here to right there. Let's draw it. So since I'm having this one, there it is, I'll extend this one up as well. That is it. And then, which is this one, faint, as well as this one, faint, as well as this one, faint. Okay. And from there, I can take my drawing compass. It's of the very same center. It's of the very same center, isn't it? You know that here is solid from here. From here till here, is it solid? Double check it. Okay, it's not. From here till here, it's not. From here till it's not. So I cannot draw it solid again. So I can simply place my drawing compass here till right there. I'm recording, isn't it? Then from there, I take it to this side. I mark here, and I mark right there. Then after that, what can I do? I'll then take this one horizontally. This point that I just marked now. It's this one. Horizontal. So as much as it's solid from here till here, which means even here can be solid from here to right there. Right here. There's just a little bit. From here till here, it mustn't be closed. Erase it just a little bit. Yes, that is it. So even down here, solid. Okay. Then I can come back again here, place it here now, till right here. Then now, without disturbing, I can come and place it here, mark here, mark here. and take them horizontal again. So there it goes, finish. That goes finish. Then from there I can have this one duck to right there, duck to right there, and take this one duck from here till here. Okay, from here till here I have to raise again. I have to continue double checking my given. That one. Understand, as much as excuse me, as much as it's not close here, from here till here, from here till here, so even here I don't have to close, I don't have to close. Understand? So again, from here till here, join duck and join duck and join duck and join duck. You understand? So this one duck, this one duck. Let me stand up. I'm going to do a right thing. Let me stand up. Yes, from here to right here. Solid. Okay, even here close, as much as close there, we close right here. Right. So this one is going to now get inside to this item 1, so which means here I can say it's hidden, then it's gonna go hidden again. Yeah, it's gonna continue solid till where? Till right here at this one, which means till here, till right there. I won't be recording any dimension on my on my left hand, or on the horizontal component. I am not going to record any dimension, because we've done recording them there by the time we're dealing with our with our front view. You understand? Then from there I can take my drone control, switch it, then I come and record here, place it here to right here. Is it this one? Yeah. Then now I come and place it here. There you go. There you go. So it's going to be dark from here till here, which is this one, from here till here. It's going to be in hidden, in fact it's not dark. To right there. Then I can close it. So this one we are going to sit clearly again, which I'm already having it most. So from here till here it's dark, and from here till here it's dark, and from here to right there, from here to right there, from here to right there. Remember, this one is item what? Item 3. That's item 3. Yeah, you understand? Then from there I can have it solid here and solid here. Remember, it's an outside top view, so this one solid, this one solid. This is what we're going to see in our top view. So this item 2, we are going to see it clearly. We are going to see it clearly like this. If you're with us right from the beginning of the lesson, so this one, going to see it clearly, just as from here till here is going to appear as hidden, from here till here is going to be hidden. Why? Because of it was running through your item 1. And this is it. Then from there, what else are we going to see? This one, I'll trace it. This one is what is item 1, which is this one. It's item 1, which is that one. And so on our top view, we are going to see it clearly. Again, we're going to see this one from here till there, from here till there, from here till there, from here till there. Which I can come and trace it like this. It will be this one that goes from here again, that goes. You understand? So it's of a thickness of this one. From here till here is the top part of your item 5, which is that one. It's of a thickness or of a width of what? Of 36. From here till here, 36. So the 36 of which is what we've done. From here till here is the 36. You understand? So from here till there, 36. 36. So which means I can have it dark. Now dark from here till here, from here till here, but as from here it's going to be hidden. From here till here dark, from here till here solid, from here till here hidden, from here till here solid. Why from here till here hidden? Because of, you can see it clearly now since we're having the sample. Can you see that this, you're going to see it clearly. So what we are drawing is under what we've drawn, is under your lever, which is item 2, is under. So that is why from here till here is going to be hidden, which is that one. Also is under, isn't it? So same applies to this part. What this one is on top of what we are doing, is on top of your item 5, your strong arm. So that is why from here till here is going to be hidden. Again, from here till here it's going to be hidden. Understand? So now I'm gonna have it solid here, have it solid right here, solid right here. You understand? Which is your part item 5. So what you've done this side, you're going to do it this side. Remember the question, they said there are 2. They said there are 2. Even the part list emphasize so that there are 2, my brother. So come and do this side again, which is that one. So it's dark from here till here. It's of a width of 36. So I can do it. Simple, straightforward. There you go, solid, and there you go, solid. Then I can come and draw this one. It's from here till here solid, here till here hidden. You understand? There you go, solid. From here till here hidden again, then solid. It's also under. It's also under. Okay, what you're going to see again, you're going to see that diameter of it. Do you see that? If I can put it like this, do you see that this one, this your item 4, it has got a diameter, which is that one. We're going to see it as well on your tape view. Do you see that? You can see it, which is that one. This is that one. In our petrol, it's which one? In our petrol, it's this one. They've told you that it's diameter what? 48. Diameter 48. So we're going to see it. Take a green compass. Place it here. Place it right here. Those people, they were like, no, please, ish. They were like, ish, yeah. They were like, please show us the top view is just right here. So it's going to be dark from here till here hidden, dark from here till here hidden, dark. This is what you're going to see. You understand? This is what you're going to see. So it's still under. It's still under. You understand? So, and remember, it's gonna go down even this part of you, which is part what? Part 6. Part 6, which is this one. Which is this one, M8 bolt, which is item 6. You're still going to see it, but they're going to see one there by your top view. Going to see one. The other one is off with an off cut. It's gonna go off with an off cut. It's gonna go out with an off cut. You understand? So to draw that one, it's going to be right here. Let me explain it. Remember, how are we gonna draw it? We are told that, okay, if from here till here is 24, that's the thickness of it, isn't it? Which, when I can trace it here, is under. You understand? So to show that one, maybe even before we show this one, let's show this at the bottom part of what? Of item 4, which is going to be this one. Because of now we just show the upper part of it, which is diameter. Remember, it's going to be the bottom part of it. The bottom part of it. Now we just finishing draw this one. Before we complete with this one, let's draw the bottom part of this item 4, which is going to be is of a thickness of 22 millimeter. It's of a thickness of 22 millimeter and of a height of 38. So what we're going to see is the thickness of 22 millimeter. The height of it, we are not going to see it. If we were to trace the height of it here on my top view, I would have said it's starting from here going inside the page. Understand? So we do not talk about the word height in our top view. We only talk about length and breadth, or length and width. Understand? So once I have that, I'll come and record the words now. Here's my ruler. I'm going to say 22 divided by 2, which is going to be 11 this side and 11 this other side. I can do it anyway, whether here or here. I can do it right here. So which is 11 millimeter. This is 10, 11. So I mark at 0 and I mark at what? At 22, which is this one. Right. So this is the bottom part of it. And the double check is starting where? What we are drawing now in our front view is this part. So you can actually see it's of the very same height. That goes. So which means when I'm drawing on my top, it's supposed to end here or supposed to start here. So which means I can start drawing solid from here till right here. Once it touch here, it's going to be hidden. I'm going to explain hidden how, but from here till here, it's going to be hidden as well. Going to be hidden. Remember, it's what? It's this one. Double check it on your bottom part of it. The bottom part of it. So it's a straight line from here till here. Understand? So even here, I can draw it hidden because it's under till right here. It's from here till here. That's going to sit clearly till ending here, actually not passing. Understand? So it's gonna go up again, up until right here. Remember, I said from here till 11, from here till 11. So I can do the same thing from here till right there. This T-square. You have to hold it nicely. There it goes. Then hidden here. Hidden here. Hidden here. It's the one under. Once it comes here, then solid. So it can come and be solid till right there. You understand? I know to draw the missing view is always a little bit of a challenge, but that's how it is. Then I can come and draw it solid here, close it solid here as well. Okay. Then after that, I can now come and draw what I wanted to draw, which is the item 6. We are going to see it. The other one is out with an offcut. You understand? It's out with an offcut. So in generally, this was not supposed to be even like this. Also, is the what they will cut from here till here. Once it cut here, goes out. So the what is going to be out, I'm going to shade it. That this one is the out. This one's going to be the out when I'm done. Then whatever that is going to be left, we will see it. Okay. Then after that, we are told that okay, from here till here is 6 millimeters. So which means in other words, I can say from here till here is what is a half of 24 plus 6, which is going to be, when I'm saying half of 24, which is 12 plus 6 is 18. So this 18, I have to get it. This is 20, isn't it? There is my 19. This is 20, 19, and 18. So I can actually see that it's exactly on top of this line, because this is 20, this is 19, this is 18. Understand? So that one gives me what? Gives me the outline, and it's giving me the center. Actually, it's giving me the center. I still have to say then the radius, which is what? Radius 8. So to get that, I will then from this line adding 8 millimeters. So in other ways, I can say this is the horizontal center line of this item 6 of ours that we're going to draw. But then to draw it, you still have to draw the auxiliary like the way you did it in here in your front view. You understand? So it's going to be this one. Then the way I've drew it here is the way I'm going to draw it up there. This is my drawing compass right here. Further extend to this diameter. I'm recording now because it's the same thing. Then now come and place it here. There it goes. Place it right here. Then I can draw it faint for now. This is it. Then from there, now I place my drawing compass horizontally from here till here. It's going to be, then that goes, then come and place it here. That goes. Understand? So why are we drawing it like this? Remember here it shows 3 phases, which is phase 1, 2, 3. Remember here it's solid here. It's solid. So it shows 1, 2, 3. So 3 phases, isn't it? The head of it. So that is why the auxiliary of it was across the flat. So here when you view it on top, it's going to change, isn't it? So it's going to be a flat one now. So that is going to show the 2 phases. That goes. That goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. You understand? Then after that, I'll then take these lines horizontally and this one already there, this one horizontal. Okay, the height switch on is still the same as this one. The height is still the same. Right from the top view, I've constructed it. That goes till right here. So it means I'm having a point here and I'm having another point there. Then after that, I can join this point now. This one goes to that one, and it this one with that faint. So there it goes. Then this one with that, which is that one, and it faint as well. They join this one with that. That goes. I can stop here from here till there. I can stop here. And get. Then after that, I can place my brain compass here. Now it's very small. Place it here till at the height of it. Then I strike an arc. That's going to be like this. Further extend it just a little bit. So even this side, do the same thing. So there it goes. Heaven. So that now it's going to be dark from here to right there. Then from here to right there. Then from here to right there. So there must be that gap there. So also close it right here. You understand? So remember, it was of a thickness of what? It's of a thickness of what? Of 8 millimeter. 8 millimeter. So it's going to be for this side, for this other side. Of which is what you've done here. Of which is what you've done here. You've done it here at the bottom of your front view, of the whole assembled front view. You've done it here. So thickness of what? Of 8 millimeter. So you do the same thing there by your top view. So I can remember this one is our center. This is 4. So I mark it 0 and mark it 8. 9. There's my 8, isn't it? So it's going to be constructed till at this line. Why am I saying that? Double check your top. It's this one. That goes. You understand? That is why in part 1 I've been saying construct these lines going up, make them long. By the time you are drawing the what to call the top, the outside top view, you're still going to have them constructed already. So you'll be a little bit faster. Understand? So I can just close it this here. Then I can now have this one. My 8 from here till 4, from here till 4. I'm good. So I can have this one that goes on the touch here. It's going to be hidden. Remember, it's under. From here till right there. Solid till right here. Solid starting actually right here. You understand? So even here it's going to be a little bit clear here. From here till here. Because from here till here it's going to be hidden. Hidden. From here till here solid, here, hidden. It's running under your item 4 and get. Then my figure light say bona futhi yavela kancane phaya qhubeka ibe hidden up to here. It's from here it's going to come clear. So there it goes up to right here. So I figure phaya I'm from the sabanjani ke ngoku izayivela ndid dark here my brother. So the same way you did it here, the same way you did it here in your part 1. So remember, So this is the thickness. We calculated it. We said 0.1 times m number, which is 1 millimeter, which is that one. So even this side is going to be that one. Understand? Then once you get there, you are going to draw it dark. It's from like this to right here. This from here till here, it will be hidden. I'll fix that right now. You understand? So this one I can now have it dark from here till here, from here to here, from here to right there. You understand? So from here till here is going to be dark, my brother. It's going to be hidden. So fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Understand? So this one, this thread, they were actually ending at this line. So this one can be in hidden to right there. So then we are done with our top view. So the first one, set the outside top view. I know grade 12 is always a disaster in terms of drawing an outside top view of the whole assembled part. Outside top view of the whole assembled part. So it's always a disaster. So this is it. This is it. Then you submit your work like this. Then you submit your work. But then you have to prioritize questions. You have to prioritize questions in the final exam. In final exam. So let me try to do it. Try to correlate it so that you're going to see difference. But however, inside the final exam, you have to submit your work like this. Even my constructional line, I've used a color pen, understand? So I'm not urging student to use a color pen unless your teacher has said you can use, you understand? But for the sake of understanding of this practice, for the sake of understanding of this practice, may not have used a color pen. There is one more line that I've forgotten, which is that one. Yes, I can see it's this one. You see that corner, that one in our top view. That corner, you have to take it down, my brother. Faint, which is this one. Faint. So it's going to be dark from here till right there. This line, action from here till right here, from here till right here. So it's going to be just a little bit, so this one, yeah, it's going to remain like this as well. So let me put the colors in order to begin to understand what is happening here. I can start with which one? I can start with what I've drew. So this is going to be item 2, isn't it? This is our item 2. Let's colorish it. So even what I'm doing, I'm not urging you to do it in the site of the final exam unless your teacher said you can do it. It's okay, especially in internal exams, because teachers, they are the one that at the end they will be marking your work. If your teacher said you can symbolize it with colors like the way as I'm doing, it's fine, but in general it's not supposed to be. It's going to run through even this side. It goes. So this is your item 2. That's how your item 2 going to look like. Item 2, item 2, item 2.